Hey everybody, Ed here with the Digital Digest, and today I wanted to give you guys a quick unboxing of the Toshiba Excite 7.7 multi-dock. So of course this is for the AT270, which here in the States comes in 16 and 32 gig varieties. Of course the processor is the Tegra 3. I reviewed this in the past. 7.7 inch Super AMOLED display, really the best display on any tablet on the market outside of the Nexus 10 in my opinion. Of course that's really just a matter of resolution more so than technology, even though I do like the PLS display that Samsung uses. I'm still waiting for something bigger than this. So the Excite really still represents the largest AMOLED display that you can get on the market, and this dock truly unlocks the potential of the Excite 7.7. And if you've watched my review, then you know how much I really like this tablet. A great portable gaming machine for those of you who might think of using it for something like that as opposed to a larger tablet. Forget the fact that it can be used for all sorts of productivity. Now, I did have a friend of mine get this for me from Canada because unfortunately Toshiba discontinued manufacturing this dock very shortly after launching the product. And even though the Excite 7.7 has only been on the market since basically the beginning of the summer, or end of June I should say, it has done really poorly because it was a very expensive tablet. Now you can pick it up at considerable discounts, but even still the fact that it's not unlocked and people can't install custom ROMs on this. We haven't seen an update, even though Toshiba has assured me in the past that we would see Jelly Bean come to this device. It's still running Ice Cream Sandwich, of course, out of the box. Those don't really bode well for the future of this device or the entire Excite lineup, which is sad because this is really the gem in the lineup. And back to the dock and what it actually does. Granted, most of the packaging here is not in English, but there's the shot of the dock itself, which we'll see in a moment. But the key features are right here. So once you dock this, you're going to be able to charge the device, and while charging, and of course having a stand for the device as well, because this is mobile, don't think of this only as being something that could be next to your computer monitor or of course your big screen LCD, plasma, whatever you use for your home theater experience. But you've got HDMI out, 2 USB ports, and then an audio out. So pretty much allowing you to turn the Excite 7.7, which again, best in class in its form factor in my opinion, into a full computing experience. So with that said, let me go ahead and get this open so you guys can actually see what this dock looks like. And I am excited to get it because, as I told you guys, really was disappointed that this disappeared from at least the United States market so quickly. And the pricing was pretty steep out of the gate. We were looking at, I believe the launch price was around $80. And of course no sale on a device like this because it's not in the marketplace, so there's no reason to put it on sale. Toshiba had it pulled from their own website before anyone even got an opportunity to purchase it, really. And even when I reached out to Toshiba, no answers on why this disappeared. But I think the sales of the Excite 7.7 unfortunately speak to why this dock is not around. So what I can tell you guys right now, out of the packaging, this is really nice. And I'm not just being sweet to Toshiba because after all, this is a loss leader, which is sad because if you've watched my full review of this product, the Excite 7.7, then you know how much I like it. But build quality here is solid, design seems nice, it's modern, and I've seen a lot of docks, as many of you may imagine or can imagine, in the course of reviewing products like this, tablets, phones, even the dock that I just reviewed for the Galaxy Note 2, which is very similar in terms of functionality to this because it gives you 3 USB ports, HDMI out and a line out, as well as of course charging capability. So this is definitely one of the nicer docks that I've seen to date. Very big docking port here, but that's part of how the Excite family of tablets, the current generation that probably is, well, at least has started to be replaced, since I know Toshiba did come out with a budget tablet not too long ago, but that didn't really appeal to me because, you know, that's not what I usually share with you guys unless it's an actual value and really represents a game-changing opportunity. So here's the conventional power brick that you're going to need to, of course, charge your tablet while it's on the dock. Good that they include this. Too many docks these days are simply relying on you using your already included micro USB that's come with your respective device, whether it's a tablet or phone. Not in love with the fact that this can't be charged via micro USB, but that doesn't surprise me considering it is a dock with a lot of things going on there. but they could have given something that was, you know, rather than a typical power brick, they could have gone with something that was USB and then could go into a wall. Not sure why they didn't. Probably cost, but not too relevant. And then here we have, of course, the other half of the charging component. So not the most mobile device, but when you think about the fact that this will give you all of the capability of something like a transformer, because now all you need to have is a Bluetooth keyboard, a mouse, because really you could just use your tablet upright in this as a stand if you were really that desperate, but the idea here really is to leverage a larger display. So here we have a quick start guide, of course not in English, so not going to help us. So, you know, not really much else to show you guys, but again, excited to finally get one of these. They are pretty much non-existent, impossible to find, of course, unless you live in Canada, where if you guys browse the Toshiba website right now, they even have the Excite 7.7 in a 64 gig capacity, and they're doing a hard sale on the 13-inch tablet that I reviewed also during the summer. So pretty interesting that the Canadian market has a broader selection than what we have here in the US, considering the US is the largest market for consumer electronics, but I guess Toshiba does a little better over in Canada. So kudos to Canada for getting the access to accessories that unfortunately we don't have. But I will give you guys full impressions for those of you who are interested in this, but I know it's going to be really difficult for anyone to find it. But wanted to share it because it is a rare piece, and it does really turn, or should turn, the Excite 7.7 into the best sub 10-inch tablet on the market. Not to say that it already wasn't, but this just takes it up to being able to compete with just about anything else on the market other than the Nexus 10. So if you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to post them. And of course, as usual, please feel free to subscribe. Later.